Hello, everybody. It is I, Resler. Welcome back to Farthest Frontier. When we were last here, we were building a wagon shop to unlock the rest of the resource gathering so we could do things. We had quite a few houses and homesteads here. We are on our way to upgrading this, where you have half the homesteads. We don't have a school built, but that's coming, and we need a trading post, and we need 150 people, which we're not even close to. We're not even at 100 yet. And we can't even hold 150 people. We had started building a wall of sorts, and we had been steadily upgrading the shelters and things. And we have a lot of homesteads. We're actually running out of shelters. We don't have 20 shelters. We have, I think, total, I think we have 13 houses. Yeah, so we can't even do 20 homesteads because we don't have 20 homes even. So, oh wait, we have two more up here, so 15. So still, that's not very many. We'll look into adding more homes, so to speak. But for now, we're trying to get a couple things built. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? What's the radius of this market? Okay, so the radius of the market is pretty large. Another market might not be a bad idea, but I don't know if we can build more than one. Can we build more than one market? We can, okay. Market gets you money, so that might be a good idea. We'll see though. So we got the wagon shop on its way, and wood and stone and many other things going on. The idea behind building this is because we need to build. One, we need to build a trading post, which where is it? Well, the school and the trading post. The trading post we can do. The school requires clay, which we don't have, and it requires money, which we do have, thanks to a salvage. But the trading post requires a lot of things, which all of which we have. But what the idea was to get clay, and to also get some work camps going up here, because when we have a good source of wood and things right here, we don't want to chop down these too much, because this is where we're foraging, and this is also habitat for deer and other things like that. We need to keep that going, food-wise. But what we can do, resource harvest wise, is we can cut this layer of trees down and such, and then we got all the stone around here. We need to get more stone. I'm gonna have him harvest this one. I've been trying to remove the stone here to kind of get tree growth growing because of the deer. It's things over here, but we did have hunting going on over here. In fact, where are you hunting? Currently, okay, so that's good. We should check this work area. So currently you're hunting here. Let's go there to get a little bit of extra. So that's built. So if I want to move my next batch of houses over here, I think I need to get a market over there. And I don't want to overlap, but if I were to build a market there, I'd probably put it here. Something like this. That encompasses a lot of area. It also even goes after some of that desirable, and it doesn't overlap too much. So that's where I want to do it, and the income will be 2. I don't think it matters where I put it. Income is probably... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, the income is probably based on the number of houses here. So it will go up. Yeah, so to speak. In terms of, let's see, what's the desirability on this? That's the Fletcher building, never mind. This. 38, and it hasn't upgraded yet. Well, there's no one living there. That's also another problem that we have. Why we have we have shelters for 70 people now. We don't have 70 people living here. So, and gosh, I don't know if this one will ever be upgraded. I mean, we got it to 18%, but it is in a bad place. You can build another tall bush. Yeah, it works there, and it doesn't have any effect. That well right there is not helpful. Like, I feel like I need to relocate the building. I like it there. Let's put it right here. Grow wheat, right? That's wheat. Yeah. Once that's built, we're going to have access to resources. We'll have a work camp. I think, well, actually, do we have a stockyard? Yeah, we have a stockyard. So, a wagon shop, and then we can't do a stable, but clay pit, iron mine, I mean, it's all here. So, so to speak, and I think, well, one thing that we need to think about defense-wise is a barracks, and a barracks we can build, or something like that sign. But the key thing is, the key thing about the barracks is, can we build a barracks? Yes, but 9. The homesteads basically cover that. We're making 12. You know, barracks is going to cost a lot of money, but it's. I don't think barracks have a monthly cost, does it? No, it has a one-time cost of $250, which we have. Wagon shop is built. Okay, good. So, let's get to work on things here. So, work camp. Camps to use continuous harvest wood and stone. Laborers assigned to the camp with deposit materials that work camp, collect it and build and haul it to town much more efficiently. Temporary shelters built near increase efficiency. So, and then can we build temporary shelters near there? And then a clay pit is the next thing. I know there's clay out here. Here's a clay deposit. So the clay pit. Let's pause that for a little bit. What's the market cost? Okay, so market we can afford easily. So I'm going to build the market. Actually, hold up there. Gonna build that too. Actually, now I think about it, don't prioritize that one and get the construction on this one enabled. Because just don't prioritize one of them, but the other one, because we want to get this built. Okay, back to the market plan that we had. That is needed, and that is a monthly cost that we cannot afford right now. Crops lost to frost? Great. Lovely. Yeah, they don't have any wood. Smokehouse has no meat. Compost yard is working. Root cellar is... I mean, the problem is we don't... The problem is material-wise, you know, we're... You know, resource-wise. In terms of things that are needed to build, you know. That market's going to be done pretty soon. Yeah, see, that's also another thing too. I mean, a lot of food production can be done, you know, once we build certain things. But until then, you know, and in order to get that, we also, you know, need to have certain resources and have certain things built. And in order to build that, we need to have certain materials. Like, for example, we can now build a trading post, I'm pretty sure. Well, we could. And we can, but we have nothing to trade, so to speak. And we need to build a school, too. And the school cannot be built yet, as we don't have the clay to do it. And we have a clay thing set to be built, but it's on pause currently. Because, and this is going to come as a shocker to nobody, probably, actually, I think about it, saying that out loud. Great, there's iron ore right under the graveyard. I wonder if moving the graveyard might be a good idea. No, not really, actually. Yeah, because there's iron ore right here, and if we can build it, it'll have to rot. It'll have to rot too. That's great, and eaten by animals, even better. Actually, on second thought, keep that tree. I like the way it looks. got 3 months of supply, and 1 will be left lost to spoilage. Great. This crop field has not been, shall we say, beneficial. So we got cabbage, right? Yeah. And then we got field maintenance and cabbage and turnips. So. Let's speed things up here and get through winter. All that's left for the fishing thing is work, and that can wait, I guess, in a manner of speaking. Yeah, I mean, almost everything can wait pretty much while we go through the cold months. So. As long as these guys keep to themselves, we won't have a problem. The wall was built mainly to funnel them, because if they have to go around the wall to get in, this guy can get shots at them. So the wall needs to come out further so that they have to go even further around and get into his range, because right now they can easily get, get around his range. And so so the idea was to build the wall in such a way that they have to go around and they get in the range of the tower, so that he can take shots at them. And one would say, well, just move him closer. Well, I'm not going to. His location is by design near the center of town, so and he covers most of the houses from here. He covers the majority of the homes here that are occupied. That is. Obviously, eventually we're going to have to go down there and take care of this, but they got lookout towers. Those are probably armed, if I'm not mistaken, because this is a lookout tower. So these are no doubt armed, and then there are guys in here too. And I don't know what their numbers are. So I mean, they have at least probably, from what it looks like, they got 2 guys in here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They had 10, and we have like one soldier. Who's up here. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure many people have bows. And most people probably are armed to a point. But, yeah. This guy's producing archery items. I mean, how many has he? He made a bow and 54 arrows. In storage, he has 4 more bows and 54 arrows. So yeah, our bow guy, Fletcher, is doing a good job.
What is it?
You're exposed. Go home. There's plenty of firewood. I mean, there's plenty of firewood is an understatement of the year. More than plenty of firewood. There's a lot of firewood. So this is built, which is good. Oh, this is gonna be. Oh, they built this. So this is finished too, and they're stocking the. Okay. I mean, I guess that's fine. So, as long as you're fishing, which you are, okay. Resting, okay, not idling at least. I mean, in fairness to the foragers, it's winter. So year number 6. Early spring, cold temp, and a light breeze. Okay, so let's slow it down a little bit for right now. Once this is done, we're demolishing this. Market has gone up by 2. That's good. I'm gonna build another house. Going crazy here. Here we go. Another house over here. Oh, I already did. Okay, well, all the same, we're gonna do another one. Actually, I think I might do. Actually, I'm gonna see what the iron building looks like. Before I build a house that way, but I'm gonna do it this way, like that. And I saw the desirability, but it won't be a problem because I don't know why I'm going through here because there's a button right there that for it. Oh, villager stricken with cholera. Oh, lovely. But you should have access to a well. I know you have access to a well. It's right there. Was the compost person doing their job? Yeah, collecting waste. I know what to tell you. What's our village profession look like? At least 7. Okay. Let's have one more person work in the wagon shop. The thing is, you know, you get people coming. The school is what's going to help. Is going to help increase people coming here. The thing is, the iron mine. Where's the iron mine? It's not big. It's going to murder though desirability. That's the only thing that I'm a little bit concerned about. Is desirability is going to drop like a rock. You know, and we have all these nice homesteads here, and their desirability is really high. I mean, this is 32 out of 60, you know, and, you know, so some of these are really, you know, and that's 31, so some of those are really thin, in terms of, like, you know, in terms of desirability. The thing is, I don't know what's the radius of this? Okay, so it's not gonna it's gonna murder these houses desirably. However, if we can get the minerals out of there, how do we demolish that? Everything else has to demolish. This graveyard doesn't, though. There's got to be a way to get rid of that. No, I wanted to demolish it, though. How do I? Huh. There might not be a demolished building. Talking military. Well, looks like building demolishing may not be a thing. At least for the graveyard, which is a shame. Unless you can you like... I was trying a couple different buttons there, but it doesn't look like that's a thing. Okay, let's... There's gotta be a way to get rid of this. I can't think that that is the end-all be-all. Well, while we have a moment here while we're trying to figure this out, let's get some walls built. Like how it says, warning, your radar camp nearby. It's like, why do you think I'm building the walls? That'd be perfect, because they'll have to go around and they'll get in range of this guy, because this building's going to block, so they have to go this way. And that still leaves a path to the north up here that some well range, but I've never given raiders much for brains, and they're coming from that direction too. So the good thing is there's a hunter right here that has a bow. So so let's enable the construction of the clay pit. Taking a break from what? Foraging? You can't be relaxing here and taking a break from foraging. We need the food. Okay, and let's take a look back at the healer's house. It's a 25 monthly cost. And it's expensive to begin with. I mean, heavens me. What's crazy is there are people living in these houses, or they were. And the market's right there, and it's selling. Things we need a school and to get more people, and the school requires 30 clay, and so we need the clay thing built. So that's why we enabled it, mainly is to get that thing built. I am hoping with the fish shack that we get more.
What is it?
And it's got, it's producing a good amount of fish. So can't complain about that. And she is fishing. So I need that to be moved, or not moved. Well, moved or demolished in some way, shape, or form. So, I'm just going to take a look here on the phone. It's actually asked quite a bit, and it's typing in here. Well, apparently there's no. Apparently that's in development, but it's not here yet. But apparently, from what I was just reading right there, which is why I was silent. Apparently, a lot of people just leave the dead in the streets, which is morbid and weird. But okay. So to speak, how you guys doing here? We're chopping trees now, mining stone. Okay. So we got, so the wall has been built a little bit more, which I'm liking. I'm liking the way the wall is shaping up. I'm liking that these guys are not doing anything. Looks like their numbers have gone down. Yeah, it looks like there's 8 now. Not 10. Oh wait, there's 2 more up there. Never mind, it's still there. Numbers haven't gone down. They haven't gone up though, which is a win also. So. Oh, there's another clay deposit right there. Okay. It's good. Good. Let's harvest this one right here. So. Once a temple is built. What is a temple looking like? Shrine, temple is down here, yeah, right? That's festival pole, healer's house, temple. Temple is 1,200. Yeah, okay, that's not going to be happening for a while. Hope religion isn't in need anytime soon. They've really gotten that stone deposit down. I need this gone because I need. What's the relocation cost? 125 gold ignits. No, we have a lot of money. Gosh, the fertility out here is through the roof. The fertility down here was also pretty good, but for some reason it just isn't equaling out. I wonder if building another farm would not be a bad idea. So they're in field maintenance now. I hope the cabbage did well. It'd be really sneaky because this has such long range to sneak a tower in right there in range, but they probably would see that. Not as much as they'd attack that tower with everything they got, and I don't know if a tower can withstand 10 dudes coming straight at it. So, yes, all 15 of you are welcome. We have the houses. And you didn't settle in that house. Well, at least not yet. They occupied these, didn't they? Yeah. Or filled in the houses that had, or maybe they're just not here yet. Because this, yeah, right, yeah, like I say that and bam, boom. So now that they're there, I wonder if they're going to upgrade soon, because you're at 38 out of 30. So give them a sec, though, obviously. Homestead taxes went down. Is that because the homestead was not abandoned, but like is empty? Not that one. There's another one. Is it this one? No, there was one that was empty, I thought. Huh. Can't find the empty one. I'm hoping that there'll be a couple new ones really soon. Not up here, but down here, so to speak, with those people that settled. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna, yeah. Soon. 5. 5 left. 4 left. So they're...
What is it?
The thing is, we could afford to move it. It would take a lot of money, but but we could do it. And it might be worth it. The question is, though, where would I put it? Because this one is going to be good for a while. I could put this one off in the middle of frickin' nowhere. But I'd have to move it again, is the thing. So I want to put it in kind of a forever location. Are you kidding me? Oh, no. Ah, drat. Yeah, you're probably gone. Sorry, buddy. Are you seriously going to fight the thing? Heck yeah. No, fight back. You had the upper hand. I have a... There's maybe a hunter out here. Actually, what would a hunter look like out here? Just food production wise. Well, anyways, so back to the graveyard. Where would I put it? I mean, I could put it like over here or something. But that's kind of our hunting area. I mean, I could put it out here. I mean, we're going to be heading this way, so it would be. So I could put it out in this area. And that would move it out of the way. It'd be expensive, but it might be worth it. Considering that we're making a lot more money now. See, the homesteads are back up to making a good amount of money. I'm wondering what the holdup for these is. I mean, you need the well. You got that. You got that. And you got that. And so you've met. Oh, the thing. Well, it might be also lack of materials. So what are you guys doing currently? Mining stone. You're both mining stone. Okay. Looking to getting some trees down while they're mining stone. I wonder if you can like rehabilitate the raiders. Like you know what I mean is like, can you? Yeah. Like, can raiders get to a point where they're like, you know, that village looks like it'd be actually a nice place to live, like, and they go over there and they, gosh, got enough of the trees chopping down. Go over there. It sounds like a light of 1,000 axes. Let's see here. So we're making, let's see, 319 every year. Profit.
What needs doing?
Oh, that was nice. Right as I looked, both of them were like, yeah, let's go homestead. This one may never be a homestead, sadly. It's at 21%, which isn't too bad. But this guy's next to a graveyard and he's at 28%. Actually, we should see if we can push him the final way. So 10 wood is there, so that should be enough to. That's 4 right there, and then 7 right over there if they can get that well built. So that should be enough to get that done, and then they'll have 3 left over, so you can finish off the clay pit construction costs thing, and the. I mean, in theory, mind you. Of course, the problem is there are a lot of other places that are looking for clay. So, there is that. I mean, looking for, not clay, for wood. Kind of like this place, and like the sawer and the firewood splitter and the...
Hello.
It's the same guy, I'm pretty sure. Well, someone took it to the well, so... And someone's taking it to the clay pit, so... I mean, in fairness, the well is kind of essential. How's it going over here? Well, that was pretty quick. Well is built, that's good. Okay, so... So the weed level needs to be... So that's the first one that's the first thing that's going to be done. Need to find something where weed severity... Or rather, weed suppression. There. So we got that. And this one's going up to a homestead. And these have finished. Sorry, I was so quiet. I was just looking over the crops here. And what to build crop-wise, so to speak. There's so much work to do. Oh, the fishing site's ready to go. We're getting our first returns of clay in. Food, we're out of food. Oh, we're not. We were out of food. We're not out of food anymore. Another homestead. So you got 13 daxes coming from the homestead. That's 15. That's then 31 minus 9 is 22. So we're making 22. And we're up to 606. I'd like to get to 700 before we're relocating the graveyard. And I think we're going to do it up here. But we're going to do that next time, guys. And they buried the first people there in Harrow, so we won't be relocating bodies, which is good. Anyways, guys, we'll do that next time, and such. Anyways, if you thank you for taking time out of your day to watch Farthest Frontier. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. But hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate that immensely. Thank you to those of you who have subscribed and those of you who commented. I tried to respond to most of the comments. Some of them I came back too late, but some of them I just didn't see necessarily a need for a response. You kind of hit the nail on the head and there was nothing more to say, but I figured I might as well respond to a couple. So some of them were really late. You're probably wondering what those of you who got responded late, you're probably like wondering what is he talking about. Somebody commented that one of the Saturday backlogs had a really steep learning curve without a tutorial that was on the Cephas protocol backlog, and so I finally replied to that, basically agreeing completely 100% because yeah, and looking at online, that apparently that is like a huge question. A lot of people say, how do you play that game? Not me personally. People are asking, how do you play? In general, how does the game work? Because apparently no one can figure it out. Or a lot of people can't figure it out. I guess if you made the game, you probably would know what's going on. But unfortunately, most of us, the people who bought the game, did not make the game, and so they have no idea what's happening. Anyways, I digress. That's another time as the snow is falling. It is winter. So anyways, guys, again, thank you for taking time out to watch Farthest Frontier. Make sure to hit that like button if you liked it, and make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can be apprised when the next ones come out. I am rather enjoying getting back into Farthest Frontier. We'll have some more member polls coming up. We had that video last, and I loved the new UI. They've really revamped it, and the interface is really nice, and boy, is that beautiful snow. Anyways, guys, until next time, I'm Rizzler, and I'm logging off.